Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Bank Shop Breakdown. We're going to go over 3 college basketball games for Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Now, if you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Put those college basketball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most in college hoops and other sports, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. There's also a link in the description. Alrighty, here we go. Here are the games for Thursday in college hoops. First up, we have North Carolina A&T and Virginia Tech. This one is going to be 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. Yeah, I mentioned I'm not in love with the Hokies team this season. On paper, it does look to be one of the weaker teams in the ACC. They're on a 6-game losing streak right now. Most of those losses were to good teams like Penn State, Michigan, South Carolina, Vandy, and Pitt. They had that one bad loss against Jacksonville, but this one, in this game, I kind of view it as a get-right spot. I think it's a much more beneficial matchup for the home team. You know, Virginia Tech should have a nice advantage on the glass in this game, as North Carolina A&T, one of the weakest rebounding teams in the country. And, just shot quality-wise, I think Virginia Tech is still the much better team in this matchup. And, North Carolina A&T plays at a really fast pace, but I honestly think it's going to benefit the Hokies in terms of covering this number because they're going to get more possessions, more opportunities to score. I think they win this game and cover that large spread at home. Next up, the Cyhawk Series game between Iowa State and Iowa. This one, 7:30 Eastern on Fox Sports 1. We have a very small card in college basketball for Thursday, but this game, I would say, by far is the best game in terms of entertainment value. 2 rivals, 2 power schools going at it in this game. And, Iowa State's number 3 in the country going into this one. They're 7-1 this season, and they're off to a great start. And I like their team overall. And, Iowa may not be my favorite team in the Big Ten this season. I think they'll finish probably in the middle of the pack in the standings. But it's never easy playing at Iowa, and especially in a rivalry game like this. Iowa is playing with revenge. They lost to Iowa State in a blowout in last year's matchup. And Iowa State's playing in its first true road game of the season. This is a great team and a great program, but not so great when they're playing on the road. We know last year they only had 1 true road win over a top 30 team in KenPom, and a lot of their step-up games on the road, they struggled and they lost. Even their neutral site games and non-conference play, losses against Virginia Tech and Texas A&M. So while I think Iowa State is the better team, I think Iowa catching way too many points at home in a rivalry, revenge game. I just think situationally, this is a great spot for the Hawkeyes, especially with them coming off a loss to Michigan in their last game. I got to go with Iowa plus the points in this one. Should be a great game. Next up, we have the final game we're going to talk about for Thursday, New Mexico State and Texas. This one, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. I think situationally speaking, this is a great spot for Texas and a not-so-great spot for New Mexico State. You got the Aggies on the road, their second straight true road game. They're coming off a big-time upset win over their rivals in New Mexico. So beating your rivals is already a big deal, especially when you're a big-time underdog like the Aggies were, and especially when the game goes to overtime. It was an 89-83 final in overtime for a team that was on a big-time losing streak, 5-game losing streak going into that game. For me, it doesn't get any more letdown spot than this for the Aggies. And on the other side, Texas is coming off a loss against UConn in a game that they were down by double digits for a majority of that one. So I think this is a good bounce-back spot, get-right spot for Texas, a letdown spot for New Mexico State. I like Texas to win big in this one. I'm going to lay the points with the Longhorns. And that's it. Those are the games for Thursday in college basketball. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and put those college basketball picks in the comments section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium, and there is a link in the description. As always, this is Romanelli. Good luck.